Namaste and welcome to this exciting episodes of Ethology Debunking Ethology. You must have seen my last show. Above Jora, I told how this, that was an operation. Well-coordinated operation, some inside too. There can be talk, there may also be mixed devotion. But the operation went successful, which was said. The US administration said that now comes the matter of Monroe Doctrine. Next. Who is the target? Currently more than 10 C-17 planes lands. Let's do it on UK airfields. And nearby you know UK. Greenland is towards the northwest. And comes KT Miller's statement, that wife. Now our next one is Stephen Miller's. The target is Greenland. And on top of that, Denmark's ambassador reply does that. We have invested $13 billion in defense.so. We are well equipped.so. This is what the Danish ambassador says. The thing with Greenland, is this about Greenland, why Greenland is unknown? First, you will have to understand that Greenland, which is, if you look at maps, it is a territory in the Arctic region, located in the northeast of Canada, and the UK is in the northwest, and it becomes a major source of flight path from Russia to Canada. And to US, there is a straight flight path. Straight, you don't look at flat maps that who are going from here. No, it's straight. And it also gives security to the Alaska region. So if there was any Russian, if there was any escalation, where Russia gets involved in a direct military confrontation with USA. Give. Greenland will act as a base for defending USA. And in between, America spoke. Alberta's independence pays, because if base is built on Alberta, then Alaska is secured. So this is very, all those old models of nation-state are failing, and in Monroe Doctrine, if America wants to save South America, from North gave him all these areas, will have to be secured. It is Greenland. In play, next is Greenland. Now let's come to different things of Trump administration, Colombia, Cuba, and your third, which is Mexico. Who is the president of Colombia? Petro Gastbo. He has given very loose statements against America and openly challenged it. America's hegemony in the South. America, Colombia, which is the largest actual producer of drugs, Venezuela, is not a producer of drugs, Venezuela. I don't have drugs all over Colombia. Drugs are produced over there. There have been consistent American interventions and they produce drugs there, and from there the drugs come through Mexico to US, and fentanyl comes through China, Mexico to US. So if America gets involved in all this trade, if he wants to control, he will have to control Cuba, over Colombia, and over Mexico. Border with Mexico. Seems like drugs and fentanyl enter from there. Does it in the US border? And Mexican? The government can't control the cartels, because the cartels get so much money. So it's a lucrative business. Largest industry of Mexico. Drug transportation logistics. Then even the Mexican government has no control over it. Can do, because of those drug carts. They have so much money that they can buy it from anyone and anybody, and most of these people, they walk around in plain view. Everyone can see where these people are. Where are you going? Who are you meeting? Everyone can see them. So Joe Drug. That's actually the industry. It is well organized in Mexico and even in Cuba. Gonda baby in Cuba, baby in Gonda. Guantanamo is the baby where America's high security is excellent. During Obama's time was launched. Al-Qaeda's there. All the presenters were brought there. They still functional. Then there is Cuba. You also have American bases there. That is also functional. Half of Cuba is occupied and maybe 25% is Permai. Half is occupied by the American forces. There are also American bases in Colombia there. American planes also in Colombia operate within Colombia to keep it tab, and yet all this is going on. So who's driving? So here you would have doubts. It is believed that only American agencies are running it here. Are you driving or not in all these countries? Mexico's drug cartel's ties comes directly. You can also watch sorry movies. You can also watch novels there? People also tell you that Americans directly control America. Whose traffic movement? It has reduced considerably but not zero. Drugs still come to America. So. What is Monroe Doctrine? Monroe Doctrine is Donald Trump's Corey. On Monroe Doctrine, Monroe Doctrine 1883. It was created by John Monroe. She went to prevent the European countries from creating disturbance in South America because of what America is affected. At the time it was created, Mexico had met India and America. He had already taken that land, California. Taxes were taken on all this. Was taken in 1846, but despite that, the French, Spanish and all this, and UK this. Everyone wanted the American government have a weak. So America John Monroe policy created and actually planned in 1833. America withdrawing UK to USA. Of. So he had planned. So he created the Monroe Doctrine that America will defend against all European colonial powers with full military force in South America as well as North America. This bunny was Monroe Doctrine. The purpose of Monroe Doctrine was that the Europeans don't interfere there. Now Donald Trump's Joe Monroe Doctrine. I'm calling him Monroe because they called it Monroe. Someone said the purpose of his administration is that China, Russia, and India don't interfere in their South America. This is corollary because the Europeans, there is no fear now. Europeans are too weak. America has eaten it through Ukraine war. So he is no longer afraid of Europe, and he knows that the European powers will do something. Can't, and if money goes to Europe, then America's revenues are loose. So now their doctrine is Russia, China, and India, that these three countries are here. Too much political influence or disturbance. Do not create. Now these South American countries already bought the church. You have my book. Must have seen Gold, Glory, and God, in which I have mentioned very clearly that there is a war of churches. So the Church of England, through which America runs. UK moves. Canada moves. That's the monarchy. Anglo section versus Vaticanism. Also speak of Catholicism. Against him. Fight with, because Catholicism is socialism. Communism. Leftism promotes this and Islamism promotes this. Is wherever there is Catholicism, there will be Muslims. Come and settle down, and you can see that. Democrat leftism, which belongs to the Democrats, is ideology. You are seeing it in that. Zoran Memdani becomes mayor, became a Muslim. Over there, wherever you are, Democrat series. We will see Muslims coming to America. In power, will come to California also. So this is his philosophy. Now what happens through that? American influence is less. What does the Church of England do? Like they have interference in Punjab through evangelic. It is located in Manipur, India. In Nagaland. Is what does he do through them? Gets religious converts, demographic change again. And then after meeting those people, makes it happen. It's dimensional opposite. Catholicism, they also do the same thing, but there are religious differences between these two, and those people keep fighting. So South. This is the same old fight in America. So if capitalism is the Church of England, comes from through monarchy comes that control all the sources of revenues, control all the sources of business, and its defeat through military to Catholicism, because there's no other. They. So the same doctrine is going on in the South. In America, and the bus name changed to Monroe. Doctrine has become because the threats have changed, and America's biggest threat is its reserves. Currency. So to save reserve currency, he used the donor doctrine, and He was the first to introduce 30% of NS. Converted to Protestantism is the same. The philosophy of the Church of England is Protestantism versus Catholicism. Converted it, now those 30% people who are. They are called the favor to the church, and all this. Our prominent people. Promoted them. Goes, give less in prominent positions, give. Become the opposition leaders, Nobel Prize to him. Are being given, like it was given to Machado. And these are the people who are opposing Maduro. What represents Catholicism? And they fought for the oil to protect the American industry, American dollar, they. The coup was carried out there in a peaceful way. Meaning Maduro must have already agreed. There will be some agreements, that's why it's so cool. That in New York. Save him. Extracted was not killed. Because he agreed very much, and now the rest is up to you. Watching drama Delhi's Joe High Rekas. Ricks from Delhi are saying that this. Return it, and send it. We'll give in some other country. Send to Dubai. Will we give it to him or to some other country? We'll get it settled, and after a few years this. We'll come back until everything is calm in Venezuela. We'll go, because if Venezuela's politics. Look at all the people who are in opposition today. They had tortured a lot before. And they are the ones who looted and killed people. All this from the Catholicism side. There are evangelicals, now their turn has come. The power has not gone from their hands because whatever. Delius agreed to what America wanted him to do. Have taken. So there is no point in keeping the sweet ones. Not there, he is no more in power, someone on it. There are no arguments in American law. Looks like, I end the statement that has come from DOJ. It is said that he had a machine gun, oh that one. Was in Venezuela, IT was in America. No, now there is no law for do. To come and edit this on this page. So on what basis will we do it? Drug addict. There is no proof. So they cannot send drugs. How far away is that? If a petrol boat leaves Venezuela carrying oil, it takes him 26 hours to take drugs to reach Florida, and with it also takes him 5 or 6 stops. So there is no easy access. So there can be no transportation from there. From the SEA.so there is no proof they have. But under Monroe Doctrine all these countries have to go because all these countries, there are some big economies, ultimate in the end. Target is Brazil. And there will be war over Brazil, that America wouldn't want to do IT.so Brazil's opposition. The Protestant population in. Through regime change will be done. And Brazil. We don't even have that much oil. Their oil revenue is not that much. Is theirs, but still they need Brazil. They need Brazil for some things, if they get political there. Should we sell arms or trade in bricks? They need Brazil to stop. So Venezuela. After taking control over, they will use destabilizing techniques on the southern border of Venezuela, which borders Brazil. Is. So this is the Monroe Doctrine. So now. What does India have to do with it? India has no direct relation, but there is a lot of indirect connection. India's concern is that when oil is sold like this, if centralized, then India will have there will be no option left to buy from America. And then whatever his foreign policies, America has a huge leverage will come to control Indian foreign policy and to close industries inside India or to run industries to control Indian politicians. The market will be all through oil because oil sources are not available. India now can buy from Venezuela because now American oil is done from India or Iran. Can buy. Sanctions have been imposed on him. India cannot even buy from Russia. Sanctions have been imposed on that also. So who is left? Saudi Arabia is angry with India. Used to be he doesn't sell that his price points are more. So oil is so cheap. Will not get IT.so. India has only one option to buy from USA. And USA will reduce its oil price to destroy Russia because it's free. There is oil, free oil if you Russian. If we meet the price point, then India's. There is an official policy that DE will search to will take oil from anywhere cheap. So that's how they will control India. So this indirect. The exposure comes to India. Now India. Why is there so much focus on India on this? Because India will be the biggest economy in the world in next 30-40 years without oil. Pure trade over pure business.so. Therefore, the influence of Monroe Doctrine on India. There will be a lot of focus. Because America does not want India Raj rise. His reason is that if India rises, if he does, he will bring an independent voice, it will more other people and them of India. History knows that these people are military. Let's take action, we cannot fight them. So the only superpower contender for America. This is India.so, this Venezuelan oil control. By doing this, the incident will be delayed. That's all they need, don't want to. Control, they can't control India, but by delaying, they can create some trouble. And nothing else.so, this is how Monroe.
So this is how the Monroe
Doctrine affects India directly and Indian policymakers know this, see. We all are very proud of India, and India has never not bent India. Indian forces are the only force it can fight, not Americans. Can fight what has been done in this planned way. This is coup. This is not just any operation. Coup is he walked away with all this. Not that. She was later shackled just to show. For the photos must have been removed later. So this is what's going on. And this. Actually, it is now when you do this kind of analysis. We listen, this is the 16th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. If you read it, you will know very well. Must read 16th chapter, you will find out. How does the demon think and inarguable? Join and watch members only videos in. A lot of religious content is straight. From Shastra, no modification, no adulteration. And no comment, join arguable. Links are in our description and stay connected with us, support us. Looks like we need a lot of help. It's for our project, so for today. That's all, hello and end.